Right, we're moving on. We now have the last of our three speakers, following whose words we're going to open it up for some questions from everybody in the audience who've been very patient so far. So just hold on for roughly 15 minutes longer and then we'll take your questions. So the next speaker is Dame Judith Mayhew Jonas, who's Chairman of London and Partners.
Chairman, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the Italian Chamber of Commerce for inviting me to speak to you this morning. And it's wonderful to see so many Italian businesses represented here in the audience. Italy is an incredibly important market for London, a significant source of our leisure tourism visitors, and of course we have our own very strong Italian community, around 40,000 people living in London. So London is an Italian town as well as a British town. We have a unique shared history which illustrates how important Italy has been to our past. If we were sitting in the financial district in the City of London, in the Guildhall, we would be looking out on the outlines of the Roman amphitheatre. When I was the political leader of the City of London, I used to market the modern city next door to the Roman amphitheatre. And there aren't many financial districts in the world, apart from perhaps Milan and Rome, that can do the same. And if you went into the Museum of London, you would see many Roman artefacts. And indeed, we do say it is thanks to the Romans' foresight that they created London as a trading centre 2,000 years ago. So we owe you an enormous debt of gratitude. But with all of you in this room, we hope that Italy is going to be even more important in London's future. Anglo-Italian commerce has always had very strong ties, and I would like to celebrate Italian investment and its value to the London's economy this morning. I mean, just in parenthesis, it is thanks to you that we have our currency. It was your bankers who gave us our currency many centuries ago. London is already home to over 740 Italian registered companies, and I'm delighted that London remains the #1 city globally for Italian inward investment. And we at London and Partners have been dealing with over 70 projects since 2006. And of course, we've always had a long and trusted relationship with the Italian Chamber of Commerce, working together to help Italian companies expand and thrive in London, and I look forward to close cooperation in the years ahead. For those of you who are not familiar with London and Partners, we are the official promotional organisation and the economic development company for London. We were set up by the current mayor, Boris Johnson, to sell and showcase London to the world as one of the best cities in which to invest, visit or study. We merged the tourist agency, Visit London, with the inward investment agency, Think London, and the promotional higher education agency, Study London. And then the government was so pleased with the results, they gave us the trade and investment team for London from UKTI. So we have now a complete economic development company working on behalf of London. In times of uncertainty within the world economy, global cities must show leadership in providing the solutions to the challenges we face and encouraging jobs and growth. Leadership means reaching out, connecting the world's businesses and enabling them to trade with each other, and also offering them a business-friendly place in which to invest and grow their international businesses. a place that offers a vibrant and growing market, a business-friendly environment, access to some of the finest talent anywhere in the world, and the support of the most sophisticated professional services sectors and also financial services. A city must do whatever it needs to do to help global business succeed and grow. And London is a place where the world has come to trade for centuries, and it is still a place where people meet to do business today. Most of you in this room have already chosen London, whether it's because of our outstanding sector clusters or whether it's because it gives you access to some of the best talent in the world. But we do face enormous competition for sector growth from the other great cities in the world. London competes with New York, Frankfurt, Milan, Shanghai for investment in financial services, with Paris, Berlin and Dublin for technology investment, with Geneva and Singapore for life sciences and other investment. In fashion, we compete with Paris, Milan and New York. In culture, we compete with Rome and Paris, and I can go on and on. There are several global world-class cities which are in competition all the time with one another to provide the best possible environment for business and for the people who work in businesses. So we have to ensure that we have the best possible environment for overseas businesses, the most vibrant market, and a competitive business environment and access to the best talent. And turning to the theme of your conference, Tech City, which is the digital cluster in East London, is a prime example of this. Technology investment has the choice of locations across the world, but they're increasingly choosing Shoreditch, Dalston and Hoxton to establish operations because London has the people, the talent and the business environment that enables growth and allows them to create products and solutions which are global. This is a sector which is seeing fantastic growth and innovation, and I'd like to invite Italian companies to take advantage of Tech City. For example, we at London & Partners have supported the Italian IT company Buongiorno, a provider of mobile content, into Tech City. It has created 50 new jobs and is expanding. And we want to encourage even more sectors like this and keep London one of the best cities in which to do business. And we're doing this with new investment in technology and infrastructure. We want to create the right conditions for business to continue to thrive in London, and we are continuing to invest in our infrastructure, echoing the comments of our previous speaker. For example, in the area of broadband, we have been recently awarded £25 million to invest in superfast broadband to upgrade our digital infrastructure. With Crossrail, which is due to be completed in 2018, we will increase our transport capacity in the capital by 10%. Now, Crossrail is the largest infrastructure project in London with an enormous number of supply chain opportunities. And the Italian IT company, Bravo Solutions, set up in London, assisted again by London & Partners, has created the CompeteFor.com platform where all the major supply opportunities for the Crossrail project are being advertised. So we are absolutely delighted that it is an Italian company that's offering the platform for those supply opportunities. And London also continues to be at the forefront of exciting new initiatives, such as the Startup Initiative, with valuable support from Intesa Sanpaolo, bringing together investors and startup companies in ICT, environmental and life sciences. And again, we assisted Intesa Sanpaolo to expand their operation and launch this program in London. And we're looking forward to welcoming many new technology companies from Italy to grow and go global from here as well. Now, I couldn't stand in front of you today without mentioning that we had a certain event in London during this summer. The Olympic and Paralympic Games gave us a spectacular summer, and I hope many of you were here to experience the wonderful atmosphere in the city. Hosting the Olympic Games gave us an opportunity that show that London can host the greatest events in the world, but it gave us also a once-in-a-generation opportunity to showcase London as a city to visit, to study in, and to invest in, part of the centre of the global economy. Now, there were few cities in the world that would have the ability and the confidence to hold the Games during such a time of economic uncertainty. So we were delighted that the Games were delivered on time and on budget. And we've used the opportunity of holding the greatest show on earth to transform part of our city that had been forgotten for so long. And 75 pence in every pound of the 9 billion spent in preparing for the Olympics has been spent on the regeneration of East London. The Games gave us the opportunity to do 50 years worth of regeneration in 5. It's amazing what happens when you have a deadline to meet. The Olympic Park gives us 5 new venues, and we're working hard with the London Legacy Development Corporation to ensure that these venues will be put to good use in the future. And we have already secured several major sporting events to take part in the park itself. And as well as that, there are huge new business opportunities in this new area of London. And a number of Italian companies have been suppliers, particularly to the Olympic Games, such as Technogym, which was mentioned previously. It is a company which supplies high-quality gym equipment to Olympic athletes, and a company which we are helping to grow and expand in their London base. So we're advancing our legacy. There are going to be 5 new neighbourhoods, 11,000 new homes, and a mixture of housing, 11 new schools and nurseries, and 3 health centres. And we have many tourist attractions in the area, including the Emirates airline cable car, and the new observation tower. So the legacy of the Games will set that part of London apart and will be the transformation of East London, ensuring it will play a part in our global economy. So the eyes are on London now, not only for sporting, but also for the business and tourist and cultural attractions that we're bringing into that part of London. But let's not forget that the rest of London has a lot to offer. One of the top retail destinations, in fact, I, during this conference, slipped out to open a Chinese department store that's just opening in the West End. We have some of the world's greatest museums and galleries, an unrivaled amount of green space and parks. But the challenge for us is to maintain our global position and project London's image worldwide, to capture the images and build on them that people got during the Olympic Games. So I hope you all grasp the future opportunities to invest and expand in London, and we really do look forward to your continued support to ensure that we remain a very important global city with your help. Thank you.